everyone in this world, including you, is absolutely brilliant. And you are amazing. And you have incredible gifts to give to the world. Please set them free.
This podcast encourages and empowers you to create your own unique real story, develop your own unique real statement, and discover your own unique real self. The power is yours. Good morning, Sharon Bowes. Previously, episode 1948 of the 12-Minute Converse podcast. Then I got to connect with you face to face to have a conversation in your part of the woods. Ooh, the cold part. But when we were there, it wasn't cold, right? But yeah, an amazing person you are, Sharon. Please tell us, what's the update? How are things going with you today?
Thank you, Angel. I just love chatting with you. Today, we are just trying to survive the cold.
Yeah, give us, those that are listening, what's the temperature like?
Well, it's supposed to be down to minus 38 degrees Celsius today.
Is that possible? Is there a thermometer that you can put into something and see that temperature? I thought after 0, there's nothing below that.
No. Don't we wish?
Well, that's absolutely amazing. It's just about 29 degrees in Trinidad. And of course, I can send you that email with some Caribbean sunshine if you need it. Yeah, let me know.
Of course. Always need Caribbean sunshine.
So what's going on? I mean, the last time we spoke, again, it was great. Visiting you was great. And oh my. And then I got an email from you in between and we were doing something along the meditation space with the words, right? What's going on?
Well, what's going on is it's actually beautiful here at the Canadian Rocky Mountains. And in spite of the cold, it's gorgeous. We have snow on the trees. It looks like Christmas every day. And I'm just enjoying the creative space and energy of refining my products and services and getting the messages out there to help more people.
Yeah, let's talk about it. What's on the forefront of the burners?
Find life's magic. So this is a series of products and services around helping people find their values, their core values, their soul's purpose and energy, which I do in a 30-minute phone call or less. I can find anybody's life's purpose for them.
Are you serious? Now, there must have been a ton of training that went in for you to be able to do that. Please unpack how that is possible, please.
I just ask crazy questions. Kind of sort of a lot like what you do. It's a formula of questions and you get to the heart of the matter really quickly. And it helps to take the individual out of their own mental space to do that. And that's the trick of it all.
How are people reacting to it? What's been the feedback?
They get, it's like puzzle piece connects and all of a sudden they get this gasp of energy of, yeah, that fits completely. It's such a nice feeling to hear somebody grasp it completely in an instant. It's so cool.
No, there's a part of you that is extremely giving. I experienced that when we were on our trip. We met you and you went an extra mile to show kindness. And of course, we tremendously appreciate that. Do you believe that is part of the core that helps you define the voice that then helps others understand the voice that's speaking to them?
Absolutely. And it's really interesting because I encounter all kinds of reactions to my natural kindness. I get a lot of suspicion, a lot of what's in it for you? Why are you doing this? And it's just me being kind. It's just me being generous. And my heart is constantly giving. And that's, I get the biggest reward out of the joy that I bring to people.
Now, your husband is somewhere there, right? Does he share the same experience? Is he saying, Sharon, you need to protect yourself? Or does he empower the concept of giving, nevertheless, like giving past what is gained?
He completely empowers me. He holds me and anchors me and allows me to be all of who I am and all of who I can be for others.
Hmm. Now, I saw when I read your bio that you said it all clicks, right? While going for value, but you spell the click CLIC. What's behind that? I'm sure there's something behind it.
Yeah, it stands for consciously leading innovative change.
Explain that to me, please.
Right. So there's a lot of leadership in corporate spaces and other places in the world today, where it's really unconscious. It's the let's go with the flow and let's figure it out along the way. And okay, if there's a disconnect here, if there's a disconnect there, we'll respond or react in different ways. And okay, that's good, and it achieves a certain amount of results, but isn't always the best way to go about doing it. There's a lot more emphasis these days on mindfulness or being more connected to or conscious of what you're actually trying to deliver and how you're going to be delivering it. And if you can consciously set up all of the components of success, then you can actually lead in new ways and generate innovative thinking in your teams so that you can have brand new results that never existed before.
The 4 C's, right?
The 4 C's.
Yeah, open it for us. Open up the 4 key benefits, please. Choices is definitely one of my favorites because I believe we hear this voice and we get to choose whether we follow or not follow.
Well, and this is the thing, right? Is everybody needs to have the freedom to choose and to choose their own way, to choose their own tasks, to choose their own passion and energy. Once you've connected with your life's magic, your purpose, and you know who you are and you know where you're coming from, you know what gifts it are that you have that are most important to you to deliver to the world. And if those gifts are recognized and appreciated, and you're the one that's able to deliver on them, and you are entrusted with the choice on how you're going to deliver them, then it brings joy to life.
Then there's capabilities.
Capabilities. So one of the biggest fears that people have is not being able to complete a task or complete this new challenge. And yet life's purpose and life's purpose energy is often about tackling something that is supremely scary. So how do you go about doing that? And how do you go about doing that is gaining new skills, gaining new practices, new techniques, new capabilities to help you along your way.
And of course, that helps you with credibility as well, yeah?
Credibility is the ultimate goal of this. Consciously leading change, if you design it and you track it and you tackle it and you guide it along the way with full forethought, then your likelihood of achieving the results is much higher at the end of the day.
And then you get to that point and then you contribute?
Well, once you have achieved some really good success and credibility and reputation building in your career, you probably want to take that gift that you have as your life's purpose and contribute it to either the current stage that you're in and continue contributing to the business that you're working in, or contribute in other ways to global communities or our society in general that is changing all around us.
You've been doing a ton of work, my friend, and you are an example of when seed is planted, the growth that can come from it, the fruit. This is absolutely amazing. Where's the best place for someone that's listening to just go for value?
On my website, it's goingforvalue.com, and the 4 is the number 4.
Wonderful. Well, my friend, it is both inspirational and motivational to catch back up with you and have a conversation and find out that you are doing what you said you were going to do, that you've continued, that you've not given up, even though you're in minus 38 degrees. It just amazes me, right? But you've not given up. We do appreciate your service to humanity. Before we leave, though, is there anything else you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
The one thing I like to share with people is that everyone in this world, including you, is absolutely brilliant. And you are amazing, and you have incredible gifts to give to the world. Please set them free.
Sharon Bowes, folks, again, a pleasure, a treasure. Thank you for being on What is Inspired by 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones. This podcast is produced by Pod Edits. Visit podedits.com for professional podcast publishing.